Hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Sorry. Hopefully my microphone's still working. You know how it could be. Let me check it. Hey, got the right microphone. Good morning, Sonny. How are you doing? I like you. Surprised, actually. Because, well, you know, my average is really bad. Trying to get this thing straightened out. So, I'm painting because I just need to escape some of this ouch for a little while. You know, surgery's postponed for a little bit until the bone heals. We'll deal with that when the time comes. I keep getting these pop-ups that drive me crazy. I never get pop-ups. So I was trying to work on here. Oh, lost my studio. Oh, there we go. All right. Not all surprised. I hope you guys aren't surprised. Two at least, but I got injections in yesterday. I have a new splint. It's not a splint. It's like a skeleton. It goes on the outside. It's a brace. It's a, what do they call it? Weight bearing device. It basically takes all the weight off my knee. Got a fracture in the bone, tore the meniscus, have a flap, tore off the meniscus. So we'll be fine. Let's put a little white on here. I'm going to start with yellow. We'll work our way up. Let's go right down the middle. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's put a little darker down here. Maybe a quick sunset today. Let's break for a minute. I don't know how that's showing up with that window. I gotta put a curtain in that window. Hopefully, it has some kind of picture. Let's go up here with a little bit of orange. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of orange up in there. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, I'll put a little down here too. Sure, why not, right? We can. These are just base colors. We'll do some stuff after. Let me put a little of that there. Maybe a little bit up here, just a spot or two. Let me go with a little bit of ochre color. Let's that brush out. Just a little bit. We're not getting carried away with it. Grab a little bit of red. We'll put that red up here too. Kind of blend those two colors together right on the page. Now I'm going to take it and bring it on down. Just keep going, maybe down here a little bit. Turn the brush sideways. Just kind of blend it in. Look at that. It instantly made the spot for us, so we need to go in. Like right in here. Something like that. It's all about noise with them, isn't it? Gonna go with a tiny touch of yellow, like right in the middle. I'm actually gonna switch out brushes for a change. I know I love to paint with the same brush. Just if that's too loud, let me know. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just gonna bring this out here. Wish I could work today, but nope. Oh, let's see. What do we have? Okay. Something right here. Just bring that down there like that. Go with a kind of touch of brown. Put that right there. Grab a little bit of my white. Yeah, pretty common. Gonna grab a little bit of red ochre and put it in that brown. It's a white. Gonna get the color a little different. Wipe it down just a tiny bit. I'm thinking like right in here somewhere. Yeah. Like right in here. Tiny touch whiter. I'll put that right in there. I gotta switch brushes because that one's just not quite what I want it to be. Not quite there today. Yeah, my problem is I love to work. I hate being home. I know my body doesn't really need to be doing that much, but it's good for my head. Let's go back to the big brush that we love to use. And put a little something right in here. Yeah, that's better. That feels more like it. Go a little darker. Touch of red, touch of brown. Put that right up in here. Something like that. Bring that over there like that. Not too complicated. Let's get a little shadow, maybe. There's some slight touch of blue in there. Just bring that down here, a little darken it. Don't want to use black because black will just kill out that color. rinse my brush just a tiny bit. I'm gonna go into my white, swipe it through those other colors real quick. I think right in here. We could take the time to take others as well. Spend a lot of time working on this if we wanted to. I'm going to my white. Rinse my brush off. I'm going to go into that orange again. A little bit of yellow in it. We're going to put a little bit right in here. Just a tiny touch more yellow. A little bit of orange. Gonna bring that right there. Let's go a little bright yellow right in here. Careful, a lot of stuff going around. You know how you old people get. Yeah, happy birthday, SF Rose. Let's put a little bit of yellow right up in here. I'm going to grab that a little tiny brush. I used to have a little filbert. I don't seem to have my little filbert anymore. I will. I don't think so. Not always. Let's see. All right. Well, a little bit of, put a tiny touch of black in this time. Into that brown, gray, blue mixture. And let's just maybe. I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Now that same color, I'm just swiping some white in it. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption ever came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, 'cause you should know. I'm gonna go into my. Let's go into brown. Throw in my white. I'm gonna throw in this corner little mess here that we've got that gray in. Something like that. And go into the white. You know what? I'm gonna grab a tiny touch of this turquoise that's over here in my white. Just a tiny. Back in the white. Just tapping. Comes off, it comes off. If not, we'll go back and put more paint in it. Just tapping it in there though. Something like that, maybe. A little bit of yellow, just a touch. Right up in here, just a little bit. Just bring that up just a tiny bit off that really, really red. Something like that. If we want, we could, put islands in this and all that other stuff and really go crazy with it, but we're gonna bring this yellow right here pretty good. I'm gonna go with just a tiniest touch of white. We're just gonna kind of blend that out like that. Just gonna like that. Maybe we'll just put that in there like that. Simple. Don't get carried away with it. It doesn't have to be like, ooh, look at me, I'm a cloud. No, just kind of. You want them there, but you want them just hidden because it's not really what the rest of this is about. In this line right here, you gotta keep this line straight. You gotta have a straight horizon line because let's face it, water's not really gonna, like to run downhill. Now we'll go into white. What do you think? Something right here. Put that right in the middle. And don't be afraid to use your hands. a little white in the middle. And you can actually do that with your fingers too, by the way. You can actually go in and maybe touch your black a little bit right there. You know, if you want just a couple little rocks, maybe right here, a couple dark ones. We'll just go like that. Go into that white mixture that we made there. Maybe we'll put a little bit on top. Like that, something like that. Little finger painting. And then we'll just kind of pull it sideways. So it's still there, but it's not there. A little darkness in the corner. It's not going to hurt anybody. We'll go back in and put the little rocks back in again, right where you can see them. I probably can see them better than you guys can, but like that. Just, you know, we're using I have a glove on, you know, obviously, but just so it looks like there's a little rock right there. Then we can grab a small brush. It's kind of like a liner brush. It's not quite as thin. And I got pretty thin watery paint right here because I'm on watercolor paper. Yeah, I'll just put a few little bit of water going around. Oh, that's ice. Put that right there. And if you want, you can take that white. Now you got these rocks right here. Just touch one side. If you really just want to bring up a little bit color. Maybe that sun's kind of really, there's a lot of water right here or something, so it's reflecting off these little rocks. Yeah, but they're wet. It kind of looks like it's bright right here. If you want, you can take a little thicker white and maybe put a couple right out here. Just make yourself feel, you know, give that water a little. And don't think about, oh wow, it's not perfect. Yeah. Nature does this stuff, we don't. We're just out here hanging out. If you want to add birds, that's totally up to you. Put a little bit of white right up in here just to get off that brush. Maybe a little brighter on the top. And there. I think that's what we have for today. Nothing super crazy, fancy. Don't get carried away. I mean, we could do a whole cliff right here if you wanted to. You can do anything you really want. You can take this, turn the whole thing brown and make it into a desert scene. You can put some big trees or palm trees right here if you want to. I mean, if you want, we can do a palm tree. Why not? Sure. My boss, nice guy, really nice guy. I truly enjoy working for my bosses. He started painting, he's just doing watercolors right now. And I gave him some watercolor paper the other day. I want him to give the whole paint without the numbers thing a try. I think he's going to find that he absolutely enjoys it because there's no right or wrong. I mean, there's some things we really have to pay attention to, obviously. Just ask Sonia. But it's painting. There's nothing you do that can't be interpreted a different way because everybody's going to do it a little differently. Some people like conformity pretty hard. Listen, numbers are there as a guide. Give me that. So, listen. It was still a paint by numbers. It counted. I don't care what you say. Close enough. Let's put a little bit of white right in here. We're just going to tap it down it. Let's face it, that sun's pretty bright right there. I'm going to break out another brush. What do I have for green? Oh, that'll work. Not exactly the right green, but we'll take it. Got a fan brush. We're going to go into this. It's kind of a cerulean green, which is kind of a blue green. Let's throw a touch of orange in it. Yeah, let's throw just a touch of orange. Sure. Oh, we spent all that time with that sun, but we don't care. Let's just take this and something like this. Kind of like that. Maybe we'll put a couple of little something's right here. Now I think it needs a bird. Let's go ahead and grab the little liner type brush. Actually, we have that tiny one. Let's go with a silhouette in the background. Let's grab a little bit of water, a little bit of black, kind of making ink. Oh, I think he's... What bird do we want today? Let's put him right here. A 3 coconut. Just a couple birds back there. And here we go. One more little one right back here. Let's grab a little bit more of that black paint. Let's get a little bit of water on that paint. I got my heater on in here. Let's put him right here. Coconuts, huh? Let's go with a little bit of white, make a little tan color. We don't want a coconut, 2 coconut, sure, okay, coconuts are in there. There we go. Just Oh, yeah. That's okay. We're just about finished up. Just gonna add the autograph here. Let's pull some tape and take a peek, see what it looks like. If we close our eyes and squint, maybe we could just all become there. Just sit there on the beach, relax, enjoy the water. You know, you can take all the time to paint the blue water and all that stuff, but yeah, whatever. I didn't get that memo today. Peel that one first. I peel them the opposite direction I put them on, so. Thank you for saying hi. I'll stop that because it's, you know, I gotta turn that down because that's obviously too loud to my ear. There. I'll put that straight to the camera so you guys can actually see it. Nothing fancy, nothing carried away, just a simple little palm tree. And this is actually kind of a play on the one that my boss did. He did a paint by numbers one, and it had a couple palm trees, but I don't feel like doing a couple. I figured I'd just do one. And normally I don't put them dead center in the middle of the page, but you know what? It just felt good today. Hope everybody has a great day. You know, if I really wanted to get energetic, I'd take a little toothbrush and get it wet and spritz some sparklies down the middle, which would be really cool. But I gotta go put ice on. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much for saying hi, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thanks, Sonia, for hanging out. Be well, everybody.